Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Greymaniacs gather! I'm going through box sales still. My Avengers box. And we've firmly reached the point where I was buying it every month now. So let's go through it. 271 we started with there. Lovely. Just in time for the anniversary 25th issue. Oopsie. There we go. Oh, that's where Hercules gets a beat down of all beat downs. Hercules' last stand. And then when he's in hospital, the Absorbing Man and Titania go after him, and it's just Ant-Man and Ant-Man and Wasp to try and stop them. Masters of Evil beware! They're not called the Avengers for nothing. Yeah, Thor comes into... Yeah, I know there was a lot of guys fighting Hercules, but he still shouldn't have got beaten down as bad as that. Yeah, Hercules is the Prince of Power, man. He should have been able to take him out. Right, the Avengers in final battle. Then we have... Is that a tumor? It's not a tumor! No, it is a tumor. I'm pretty sure it's a tumor. A tumor in She-Hulk. It's not a tumor! It is! At least I think it's a tumor anyway. Maybe it's not a tumor. You'd have to ask Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's an expert on a tumor. He knows much more about a tumor than I do. It's a nice group picture there. Who will lead the Avengers? And then we have To Serve No More, because it wasn't only Hercules who got a beat down from the Masters of Evil. Old Butler Jarvis got yeah, he got bitten up pretty good. She-Hulk wild in the streets. I wouldn't mind her being wild in the sheets. I bet she is. Just not with me though, because she'd snap me in half. Yeah, let's not go there. Let's forget we even got onto that conversational subject. You've all fought it though. Don't lie. All right. Prisoners of the gods. This is where Zeus was not happy with what had happened to his son, and he tried taking it out on his son's comrades. Yeah, you know what gods are like. They're very fickle and yeah, at least in mythology anyway. Right, Assault on Olympus. Yeah, that's all part of that battle. The Wrath of Zeus. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Yeah, once Zeus gets angry, that's it. Thunderbolts all over. I've got freaking cold now. I'm not cold, but I've just made a video for Simon's quick video, and I've got an old cape out that I use for fancy dress. I think it was a bit dusty because I've got dust up my nose. Assault on an android. What lurks in the lair of the Fixer? Well, the Fixer for one, I'm sure. And he seems to have captured whoever this is. Is that Wonder Man? Don't know. Hard to say. Heavy Metal Horde. So it's Machine Man. Tess 1, I think she's called. Is that the Super Adaptoid? The Super Android, something like that. Not super. And there's that Sentry, that fellow at the back there. And I'm not sure who that fellow is there. It's not the Silver Surfer though. It's some kind of robotic thing. Oh, that's the Adaptoid. Look, Day of the Adaptoid. It says there. So I can't remember what that robot's called now. But that fella's the Adaptoid. What is that one called? I can't remember now. I thought he was an Adaptoid of some sort. Let's party! It came from the depths. Oh, alright, cold. Alright. Dust reaction now. I feel my nose itching. Ugh. You know, I've got a feeling that might be Marina. It's possible. Marina from Alpha Flight, who was married to Submariner for a while, she went a bit cray-cray. She was like a very, very alien kind of thing, and she was she changed shape. So that might be her there before she changes into this later on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. I was right. The fate of Marina. Well, I've heard of women changing after you marry them, but not as much as Marina changed when Namor married her. Who leads the Avengers? Damn my snotty nose. It's itching. Got no tissue. It's Dr. Druid. Dr. Druid under the influence of a Kang. A Kang who happened to be Nebula, was it? The domination of Druid. Yeah, he started getting a bit mad. He was being controlled by the Kang Nebula. If it was Nebula or whatever. It wasn't Gamora, no. So it must have been Nebula. The beginning of the end. Oh, man. The clash that wrecked the Avengers. She's purple, that's definitely Nebula. She's nothing like the Nebula you see in Guardians of the Galaxy, though. She hasn't got any robotic parts anywhere. I don't know if that came later on. Edwin Jarvis, the last Avenger. Damn you, Simon, for making me pick up something dusty and getting all sneezy. Alright, it's not your fault. Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman and the Captain versus the Orphan Maker. Oh yes, the Captain was when Captain America lost his allowance to be called Captain America for a while, when it was given to John Walker, who was Super Patriot. Was he Super Patriot? And then he became, after he was kicked out from being Captain America, he became US agent. Alright, it was a nice little team book, team picture. It's quite unusual to have the Fantastic Four members as part of the Avengers. Presenting the new team, Mr. Fantastic, the Mighty Four, Invisible Woman, Steve Rogers, the Captain, and reintroducing the Gilgamesh, the Forgotten One. Into the lair of the brain leeches. Good stuff. Avengers, with the East Coast Avengers lost in space. It's Quasar and the West Coast Avengers to Earth's rescue. I like the West Coast Avengers. I've got their full run. I thought that was pretty cool. It was a pretty decent team book. Featuring Quasar, Firelord, the Fantastic Four, and the West Coast Avengers. This is number 303. Is it a Nova Prime or something like that? Some kind of giant Nova from Xandar. Is that the name of the planet where the Nova core are from? Xandar, something like that. Special guest appearance by the Pouncing Puma. Avengers versus the UFOs. I always thought UFOs was Fantastic Four enemies, but I think they were supposed to have been principally Hulk enemies. But I always thought there was like a Fantastic Four like analogy. Says it missed Vector, Ironclad, and Radiation Guy. That's his name, Radiation Guy. I'm sure. Don't look it up. You know I'm right. Okay, Avengers, Attack of the Lava Men. Can even the Submariner withstand the brutal attack of the Lava Men? Yeah, he can. He can. He's been going since the 40s. He's not going to kill him off to some bloody lava men, for God's sake. To crush an Eternal. Gilgamesh is getting Gilgamashed by the looks of it. The life of an Eternal hangs by a thread, and only one being on Earth has the power to save Gilgamesh. Could be Cersei, another one of the Eternals, maybe. I know she does join at some point around here. And that looks like some Cersei-looking hands. And, well, hello there on the very next cover. Cersei happens to be on the cover. Into the negative zone. Ooh. E. There's a random noise I've thrown in for extra there. The triumph of Blaster. E. Everyone type E in the comments box below, just to show how much you appreciated that noise. That extra bonus noise that you wouldn't have got if you'd been watching a different video. Axe of Vengeance. Hydra base destroyed. That's right, they moved out from the Avengers Mansion for a while. Went to Hydra Base. Avengers Park trashed by Freedom Force. Looks like Hank Pym, Falcon, Scarlet Witch. Oh, what's his face? Vision. Facing off against Blob. Firefly, no, what's his name? I can't remember now. And Avalanche, I believe. What's his name? Flaming Guy. Flaming Guy, that's his name. I remember now. It's definitely Flaming Guy. Like that other bloke, Radiation Guy, this is Flaming Guy. Trust me on that. I've got a very good memory for supervillains. The ultimate supervillain team-up. Beginning the fate of the Scarlet Witch. Can you recognise this foe that they're fighting here? Do you recognise him in his fancy outfit? Why, it's the Mandarin, of course. Right, Into the Void. This is the team inside my head. It's just an endless void of nothingness. Yeah. The Avengers travel to the heart of a politician in that issue. Right. Guest starring the Amazing Spider-Man. The enemy revealed while a universe trembles. I say some interesting vision of that lady. Seem to be viewing her from behind. I say, steady on, chaps. Could it be Nebula? Probably is. Oh yeah, it definitely is, by the looks of it. The Avengers versus the Hordes of Nebula for the life of Star Fox. Obviously his charisma didn't work on Nebula then. Unless it worked so well on her that she decided to keep him, and that's why they're trying to get him back. Guest starring the Amazing Spider-Man, but not for long. Oh dear. I'm guessing he gets zapped to crap. Nebula triumphant. She also seems to have grown somewhat. You've grown, Nebula. My, how you've grown. What's the weather like up there? The crossing line. Confrontation. Quasar there. Ah, that axe hand. Yeah, for a second I was thinking it was going to be Gilgamesh, but it's not, because you look at the rest of the team. They're all you've got Stingray, you've got Cersei, you've got Vision, and that's got to be the Crimson Dynamo. That's, I think, another Russian villain, but I can't remember what his name is. So this must make this Perun, I think his name is. He's like the Slavic god of thunder. I think it's Perun. Anyway, yeah. But you're all glad you knew that. And this guy here, whose name I couldn't remember, is Silver, Black and Red Guy. He's a colleague of Flame Guy and Radiation Guy. They all go into the same school of character naming. Right. Vengeance! Yes. I am contemplating doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger impression again. Now, is this a tumour? It's not a tumour! Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I can't remember now. It looks slightly like him. Strike Force! Guest starring Alpha Flight. Escalation. I think this is like an international goings on because we had a bit of Russians at one point. Now we've even got the Red Guardian there on that cover, so the Russians are still involved. And now we've got to Canada again. Who's that guy there? Answer down below who he isn't. Or who he is, if you like. Ground Zero! Featuring Alpha Flight. And a great big bomb. Great big explosion. Kablamo! It doesn't say kablamo, but you kind of get the idea. There's definitely a kablamo type noise going on here. And then in part 6 of 6, Nuclear Holocaust. Oh dear. That's not good. Don't like it when they happen. Cap, did you invite these people? Don't look at me, Quasar. It's Cersei's party. It's Cersei's party and she'll cry if she wants to. Cry if she wants to. Earth's mightiest heroes have just fought their newest opponent. Now the invincible Iron Man has to pick up the pieces. Good luck, Shellhead. It looks like their newest opponent has given Thor and She-Hulk the beatdown. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. And Iron Man's like, damn, I wish I stayed in to wash my hair tonight after all. Yeah, he's pretty tough though, old Iron Man. He's got his flying and stuff, so he's got his armour. Guest starring Iron Man. The origin of the man called Rage. He was basically a kid, but in a man's body. I'm guessing, looking at the person there, he's some kind of radiation accident. But he was only like a teenager or something, and he got like boosted up into the size of a super full-grown man, grown and then some. Super strength. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to announce a new team of Avengers. I think Rage was in the New Warriors for a while, actually. I seem to recall we went on to the New Warriors. Can't remember if he was in the Avengers for a bit as well. I'm not too sure. Avengers versus the Tetrarchs of Entropy. Try saying that quickly 3 times. Tetrarchs of Entropy. La 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 la. Sounds like a 60s rock tune or something. We are the Tetrarchs of Entropy, and we're coming to your town. No, it doesn't, does it? It just sounds like a stupid man showing some comic books and singing stupid songs that he makes up as he goes along. Yeah, actually, that's probably more like it. That's probably more accurate than what I said to start off with. Anyway, getting towards the end of the comic books. I'm going to blow my nose before I do the next video because it's annoying me. I don't know, sit there sniffing and, you know. And now, Doctor Doom. Enough said. If I sniff too much, people think it's one of Roger's videos. Alright. One touch and Doctor Doom blows sky high. Nobody told that to Rage. Yeah, so Rage was an Avenger for a while. I thought he might have been. He's about to set Doctor Doom off in a mighty kaboom. And then we have Feign Ector. One thing I can definitely say about this guy, although he looks like it, he's definitely not a tumour. It's Feign Ector. It says there, look. Are you blind? Yeah, it's not a tumour. Right. That's enough comics for any video. If you want more comics than that, you're just being greedy. Stop being greedy. Accept the amount of comics that I've shown you for today. Be satisfied. Be satisfied. Calm your aching breast. And come back next time I do a video. Well, I'll be going through the rest of this box. Another wealth of Avengers goodness. But until that time, as I scratch my itchy ear. Until that time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.